Coming up on ONEWS, we're running away to the circus with the Kinetic Arts Center, a fun and healthy alternative for exercise.
We're also kicking and scoring with Life Academy's Futbolistas for Life.
And our special correspondent, Lobson Barrera, heads out to Lake Merritt to get active.
All that and more coming up on ONEWS.
Welcome to ONEWS. I'm Vanessa Cuevas.
And I'm Malik Hailu. Here are the week's top stories. A news report is out. If you're thinking about doing the cinnamon challenge, well, doctors say don't. The cinnamon challenge involves swallowing a spoonful of cinnamon in less than a minute without water. YouTube has tons of video clips of teens doing it. However, the spice can cause breathing problems, choking, and even collapsed lungs. It is so serious that 30 people had to go to the hospital.
In news that affect us, Dr. Gary Lee may soon head up to the Oakland Unified School District as acting superintendent. The school board will consider it at the next meeting. Dr. Yee had been around in Oakland all his life and is presently a board member. He has been a student, a parent, a teacher, and principal in OUSD. Tony Smith, the current superintendent, has suddenly resigned. He said he's taking his family to Chicago because his father-in-law is in poor health conditions.
Now let's head out to Lake Merritt with our reporter, Lobson Barrera.
Yes, hello, thank you, Malik. We are reporting live at Lake Merritt, the Ural of Oakland. We are trying to find out what are the best ways to stay fit and the best exercises you can do around Lake Merritt. We have found a guy who's health conscious, and we're about to interview him about his health routine. Hello, what do you do to stay healthy?
Hi, my name is Robert. To stay healthy, you gotta eat right, you gotta work out every day, and have both your mind and body feeling great, and have a good attitude towards life and towards working out. You know, it's great scenery, open space, and just a nice environment just to work out in.
Thanks, Lobson. We'll see you again later. What are you doing?
I'm trying to juggle. I've always wanted to run away to the circus.
Well, no, you don't have to. There's a place in West Oakland where all teens can learn about art circus. Our KDO News team has this report.
Kinetic Arts Center, established in 2009, is a learning center for the Circus Arts located in West Oakland. Each month, up to 600 kids and adults take a variety of classes, including trapeze, clowning, and aerial. The center is also home to the Oakland Spire Youth Troupe, which performs around the Bay Area.
I'm the youth program director here, and I've been working as a circus teacher for about 8 years. My students benefit both physically and emotionally. They gain a sense of self and a sense of self-confidence. They're also learning to work together as a team. They're building skills, learning how to communicate with each other, how to direct each other, how to follow each other.
My name is Mary, and I'm the mother of Ellie. She's 10, and she's a part of the Circus Spire Youth Troupe here at Kinetic Arts Center. She has always loved to climb, and she was climbing our neighbor's tree, I think, when she was 2 years old.
I like climbing tissue a little better because you can do more things on it, like different climbs. When on trees, you kind of just have to climb it one way. When I'm up on the tissue, it makes me feel really happy. I don't have any fear of going up to the top.
Their coaches here are amazing. They're professionals themselves. Most of them are performing in shows throughout the country themselves, and so they bring their skills to the table and share them with our kids.
I chose to come here because I want to do lots of fun circus stuff. The teachers are nice, and you get to exercise a lot, and at the end of class you feel really happy.
I think as far as mental or non-physical aspect, he is a natural performer, so learning things and being silly in front of a group, it suits his personality, so it's an outlet for that for him. If I don't bring him here, then he's performing for me nonstop, so it's great to have an outlet like this for him.
She's learned how to work very hard and how to be resilient. Things don't come easy here. You have to keep trying and trying and trying again. So she knows how to move through disappointment. She knows how to work hard for a long time for something that she wants.
The progression and the work that the students do here and the teachers is amazing. It brings self-confidence and higher skill levels, and it trains both the skill level of the kids and also their hearts and their personalities.
If this stage wasn't here, I would probably be doing basketball, and I wouldn't like that. Because you run all over the place, you can be tackled, and you have to jump really high.
Oh man, I think I finally got the hang of this. Oh.
Now that you're done with your solo act, let's go to Lobson to see how the lake is treating him.
Hey, we have found another person who cares a lot about health. So we're gonna interview him about what he does to stay fit. Hello, what do you do to stay fit?
Hi there. Well, I like to incorporate fun in my fitness routine. And for me, fun means skateboarding, 70s surfer style. So I get out there, I carve it up a lot. I think it keeps my joints healthy. I use a really fluid movement. I don't do herky-jerky movements. And I also like to incorporate calisthenics into my skateboarding routine. So I do some push-ups with the skateboard and some leg lifts and so forth. And it's pretty healthy. I just need to do it more often.
Looks pretty nice out there. We'll see you at the end of the show.
Well, going to the lake to get exercise is great, but what about during school? Did you know that 22% of high schools don't even offer PE classes?
This next story features youth at Life Academy in Oakland who decided to take matters into their own hands. They wanted a place to be active at school, so they went out and made it happen. Here's our reporter, William Cordova.
Earlier this month, Life Academy had a groundbreaking ceremony to celebrate the beginning of the construction of the new soccer field. Even though they had a soccer club, they didn't have an adequate place to play.
I was a freshman. We didn't have the space or opportunity to play where we can, enjoy and we could, build friendships, and because we used to play in the gym, and in gym it wasn't really a space where we could play really well.
Several years ago, students began to campaign for a new soccer field.
So we started hosting these annual soccer tournaments to raise money where the people would come and everybody would donate a little bit of money towards this construction of a field.
I think soccer can help a lot of kids. Rather than when they're stressed, they do drugs or drink. I think soccer can motivate them and support them in their lives.
I think it's really affirming for some of the first generations of kids that had this idea that if you really have a commitment to something that you believe is good and just, that if you stick to it and you learn how to advocate for yourself and for your community, that you can actually accomplish really great, powerful things.
For more on this story, let's go to Autumn Chris, who interviewed our student reporter, Jocelyn Olivares.
Hi, my name is Autumn Chris, and I'm going to be interviewing the student from KOL who was at the groundbreaking ceremony, Jocelyn Olivares. Hi, Jocelyn, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Well, first question, how did you feel to be in the atmosphere of the students, how did you feel to be in the atmosphere of the students being at the groundbreaking ceremony?
I definitely felt the energy that the students were feeling at the groundbreaking. I felt a lot of excitement, a lot of possibility maybe, because the students were really looking forward to having their field and being able to play during school hours, or being able to play during lunch and after school. The families also were very excited to be there and have their students finally play on some field instead of concrete. So all around, it was really nice seeing everyone smile and being really happy that they received, I think, a $100,000 grant for their field, even though I think it was OUSD who denied the grant a few times, or they kind of postponed it, or they played around with it basically. But the students made their voice be heard, and they were ecstatic just to have their field finally.
If you were a student well, now you are a student, but if you were a soccer student that loved to play soccer, how would you think you would actually feel and hear the good news about having a soccer field being in your school?
I would be very happy, because I know that soccer isn't just a sport to some people. it's almost their life. They kind of connect to soccer like some people connect with music. So they'll be definitely very happy and ecstatic, and they'll just enjoy playing soccer. I know that some people play it because it's kind of like an alternative to many things. They really stress by playing soccer, and on top of that, they have fun at it.
Well, it's just like the old saying, if you want something done, you gotta do it yourself. It's so inspiring to see students step up and advocate for what they want.
Now we're almost out of time, but let's go back to the lake once more to see how Lobson is doing.
Welcome back. We have found another person who likes staying healthy. Hey, would you mind telling us what do you do to stay healthy?
Well, one of the things I do is walk around the lake, as you see, and I also swim 3 times a week, and I do a lot of exercise on the Wii.
Can you tell us how often do you work out?
I exercise 7 days a week.
7 days a week. And these are just a couple of things that you can do to stay healthy. So get out there and exercise. Signing out, Lobson Berra, KRUL.
Well, that's all we have for today.
Let's get active.
Peace.